it doesn't matter what you're actually saying on YouTube. From the perspective of the content creator, all that matters is watch hours, because the number one hump that it takes like a small creator to hit is the 4,000 watch hours. Because getting to the 1,000 subscribers, like finding your 1,000 truest fans, that's one thing. But then the 4,000 watch hours is, it doesn't really matter what you're saying. It doesn't matter what comes inside the actual video after the thumbnail and after the title, as long as the people like it. As long as the people like it, right? And so then transition that to marketing. A lot of times, more often than not, it's about volume more than what's specifically said. Like beating the copywriting to death doesn't squeak out like that much extra stuff. Like you're way better just testing a bunch of different things and doing heavy volume, because if someone's gonna unsubscribe, they're gonna unsubscribe. But if someone likes what you're saying, then they like what you're saying. And what's so interesting is at the end of the day, you can't really control a lot of that. Like I can't control really like the way my voice sounds or like how I look or what goes on in my brain. And if I try to shoot stuff that isn't authentic to who I am, then it just requires so much extra effort to like fine tune whatever that other character is that I never reach the volume. So like, yes, is it possible to craft what quote unquote the audience wants? Sure, totally. But if what the audience wants is not just the default that accidentally falls out of my mouth while I'm just acting on default, then the level of work required is going to be just so high that you never reach escape volume anyway. And so that's way easier for me to just embrace on like my own channel with my own words than it is for a brand. And I think that's why I've always gravitated towards, like in my independent consulting, I've always gravitated more towards, I guess, like the term personal branding. Like I love talking to executives, politicians, pastors, band members, like just people. Like I like talking to people, and I like explaining to them that like you as a person are the thing. Like you're the product. There's nothing else. Like the thing you do is not the product. Like you are the product. And so your default way of being, you just have to put it on the internet. You just have to put it on the internet. You don't have to hyper think about that, because the people that are going to engage with you are going to engage with you because of how you are. So like the less crafting, the better, because it doesn't really matter what you say.